Hi and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me, or day rather. I really appreciate it. So I'm coming at you a little bit early today. One, I think I want to go ahead and do 7 videos to even out the channel at 600. And two, as matters appear urgent to me in my own personal life, I sort of like to get it off my chest for record, you feel me? But like, I do want to talk about how I think that if large firms continue to go and buy out apartment complexes and steal people's homes from them, like, how many of us will be left with a home to really do anything? I say this because as I speak right now in real time, this is the second time in 5 years, okay? So if you go back into the channel's history and you search back 5 years, you'll find that there was an instance where at a point in my life, I was renting an apartment near the University of New Mexico and had been for a long, long time until new people came, bought the building, put some, band-aids on it, and then jacked up the rent by $600. So, right, it's called being gentrified, right? And here in Albuquerque, all my people are being gentrified. There's cars from California outside our apartment complex right now, coming down here, walking around with insurance adjuster claim people, with our leasing office people, so that they can hopefully make an offer on our property, which is like a pretty big property because we live in apartments. But what I'm saying is that, like, I'm sick of people coming from out of town and like seriously dressed in their fancy little clothes coming around here where like the community has been quiet, peaceful, and like the thing is you go to the store and you walk back and all of a sudden, like there's signs out front, you feel me? It's like this whole different vibe, like, and I'm walking into my apartment and there's literally a group of 20 weird looking like people walking around our property right now again, and it's strange because they all look like they're like douchebags. They all look like douchebags. If you could, like definitively explain what a douchebag is, all you would need to do is come right down here to Albuquerque and see the group of cars from California outside, and then subsequently they're tucked in big old manicured selves walking around like looking at us like we're weird. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you came to our backyard, one, and two, like, this is why we don't like you, because you come places and you treat people like garbage, and then you jack up their rent, make them feel bad, gaslight them, and then they have nowhere to go. That's not being an American, that's being a douchebag. Facts. You feel me? So like, let's not do this whole ultra nationalistic sort of, let's pick ourselves up by the boots, guys, make some more money so you can pay higher rent. Seriously, go fuck yourself. That's the first time I've ever said that on this channel, but I straight up mean it. Like, people that go around doing this type of shit are evil people, okay? Because they know what they're doing, and they know exactly how it's going to impact your life. And furthermore, I feel like some of these douchebags actually have it in their mind as some sort of like vindictive kind of thing that they take out on people. Oh, people don't think, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna jack up the rent. It's like, you are a piece of shit. You feel me? And that's just the way that it is. Again, I have never cursed on this program, but let me tell you, if there's one thing that'll make you curse, it's having gone through being gentrified over and over and over again, all while these fools around here act like there ain't nothing wrong with it, like at all. And that bothers me because there is something wrong with it. And these guys are dickheads. They're assholes. And they're shitty people for doing this, for going into places which like, and making them, and then all of a sudden, the leasing office is like fixing up your building and, doing all the landscaping. Are they doing that because you guys are paying rent on time and have been for years and buildings aren't unoccupied, they're full? No, they're doing that so that they can get ready to sell the property, all while taking all the profits from neglecting the buildings to be fixed in the first place, and while letting the landscape falter as well, right? So is that being an American? No, it's not. It's being a straight up dickhead criminal, all right? That's what it's called. So there's a difference. Being an American does not mean that you are a criminal. This is point in fact. So all you fools out there who engage in criminal behavior and again use Uncle Sam as some sort of justification for your fucked up political ideologies, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. That's 4 times now. I'm not doing this shit. People, like, this is wrong. This is not an American thing to do. It's not a human being thing to do. You don't do that. You, like, if you guys haven't noticed, there's no reason, there's no way to make more money. Like, unless you fools out there are gonna print more money, or you're gonna give away more jobs, or you're gonna increase Social Security, or you're gonna push for UBI, guess what? There's no money to spend, dudes. So, like, continue to perpetuate this fucked up fantasy where you think other people are doing as well as you, and you think just because you work for one large hedge fund that you're gonna be, like, ultimately saved because you're the dickhead who decided to keep their fucking job as a result of you fucking everybody else over. Fuck off. Seriously. This is not okay. It happens all over the country all the time. And you know, it happens to the best of people. I don't see these guys running and buying major downtown properties and gentrifying that, right? That'll never happen because, well, why? Those people have money, they have status, whatever. So you go into neighborhoods, you pick on people, you're a fucking bully now, right? You teach your children not to bully people, but yet you go out into the real world and steal people's homes. Yeah, sure, buddy Chad, right? Yeah, go tell your little daughter at home when you go to bed every night that you're such a good person and that you have all these great values, and then wake up at 8:30 in the morning to be awake at 9 o'clock so that you can fuck over more working people. Seriously, that's a great way. And then you're probably the dude that goes to church on Sundays too, right? So that you can gear all that up, round it all up, right? Friday nights, you got the affair. Saturday nights, you're hanging out with the daughters. Sundays, you're hitting up church. Monday through Friday, you're fucking over the American population. Yeah, like, seriously, like, it's not, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see these people engaging in this kind of behavior. You know, they often have the tucked in shirts real high, the real cool glasses, the slicked back hair. They smell like fucking like a perfume store from 30 feet away. It's disgusting. It's repulsive. It's repugnant. But yet, I'm sure that these kinds of people say the exact same thing about working class poor people, right? Which is why they walk around like their shit doesn't stink, and they walk around looking above you when they're here in our fucking neighborhood to get our homes, right? Like, yeah, like, let's welcome you with, here, nice to meet you, Chad. How you doing, bud? You came down from California, you hired these guys from a couple weeks ago. Are you paying these guys out here well? Do they have fucking rights? Do they have insurance? Do they have anything at all? Or you just taking advantage of more people, right? Because that's clearly what you do. That's clearly what you do. You take advantage of people here, you take advantage of people there, you ask for more here, and all while you want to be applauded like you're doing something good for this country. Fuck off. This country is not made up of dickheads like that. I am a 7th generation born American citizen that is telling all of you assholes out there that run around and do this crazy capitalist shit to fuck off. You're not cool. You're not leading anybody into any, and by the way, unless you're the boss, how much did it cost? Huh? How much did it cost to sell your soul so that you could go make people homeless? Did it cost you, I don't know, what, 6 figures? Or these guys paid 6 figures? Arguably, even with the family, you're still living under the poverty line? Yeah, you're real smart, dude. Seriously. Why don't you go back to like a basic math class? You know, they have introductory level courses on the 100 level, even like prior to that in college and stuff, and like learn about economics, right? And like how it impacts your life. But no, oh, you don't care, right? You're still living your life like it's some kind of crazy, you know, obstacle course where like you're debt ridden, but yet you make 6 figures, but yet you're loaded with debt. Right? Yeah, okay, that's a real smart person there. Yeah, right, real smart people. I make 6 figures a year, but I still owe $5,000 on a title loan. How ghetto is that? And you know who I'm talking to as well. All you ghetto people out there that use it like that, that, and when I say ghetto in a bad way, I mean making the ghetto look bad, because I come from the ghetto and I love the ghetto. So, you know, the thing is that's not what it's about. But when you are a certain type of person and you try to act normal and you try to act like you came from where you didn't come from, it's as clear as day. Nobody gives a fuck, and you're a piece of shit, right? If you're the kind of person that has an occupation to go and steal people's apartments. This is bullshit. So, I hope that you guys have a really good day. I hope these guys outside fucking slip on some ice, you know? Seriously. And then maybe, like, they don't get hurt, right? Obviously, maybe just, I don't know, tweak an ankle or something. They go down to the hospital, pay some kind of local sale, like contribute something to the local economy, right? Before you hop back in your cars, drive back onto California and wait 3 weeks till somebody accepts your bid or not over here. Yeah, that's, you're being real smart. Yeah, smart guys. You know, seriously, fuck off. I am a millennial who is middle-aged, who is done with this shit. Right? Because, again, like, some guys fixing the holes in the fucking hallway and some people cutting some weeds on the side do not mean that you're gonna jack up our fucking rent for $500. Oh yeah, thanks for that, right? Because that's not a clear violation of, like, you fucking me over so that you can have more money, so that you can be a stupid fuck. Right, yeah, okay. So, guys, you guys never hear this. There's an age restriction on this video. I hope that you guys have a really good day. I'm really sorry you had to hear me do this, but it sucks when people make you homeless and when people affect the other people. You know, some of my neighbors can barely afford rent. You feel me? Like, that's not okay. Some of them have been living here for decades. And the fact that you're going to raise rent because you're going to sell these apartments and drive these old people out of their apartments, fuck you. Seriously. Go to fucking, like, go to hell. Fuck you. That's fucked up. That's not an American thing to do. It's a shitty thing to do. So, alright, have a good one. And, by the way, if you have any balls out there, men, stop doing this shit. Because you're making everybody fucking look bad, and I'm not trying to be about it, right? I'm not trying to be about a group of people who are a part of a class that goes into people and fucking makes them homeless. Right? I'm not a criminal, I'm not a piece of shit, and I have a fucking brain. I have compassion for other people. So get your balls out and have some goddamn compassion for the people that you see around you, because they need fucking help. They don't need you. The last thing they need is for a piece of shit like you to come into their neighborhood, into their environment, uninvited, to do stupid shit, like make them fucking homeless. Fuck you. Get the balls and the dick out. I am done with this shit. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.